Hey guys, the thing I wanted to talk about today is the draft. Um, I've been thinking a lot lately about the war that we're still in and the things that we could do to get out of it. Um, there are obviously lots of laws and loopholes and such, lots of corporations and people, lobbyists and opinions that are kind of getting in the way of this ever happening anytime soon. But I was thinking about this in correlation to Vietnam. A lot of people do compare the two. And I was just thinking about the general outlook and our public feeling towards this, our cultural feeling towards the war. Um, I think there's been less of an angry outburst with Vietnam because there isn't a draft. People that are being sent over there are usually pretty poor, trying to get an education, trying to clean up their lives or their family lives, or there's also a lot of Mexican immigrants because if you're Hispanic and you enter the military and you serve, your family gets a green card right now. So the people that are over there are people that the society doesn't really care that much about. They're not senators' sons and daughters. They're not doctors and lawyers' daughters and sons. And, it's just, I think the draft needs to come back. I hate the idea of a lot of my friends having to be forced to go over there, but unless people feel threatened, we don't feel threatened that we're going to have to be shipped out. We won't panic. We won't do anything unless we ourselves are losing our husbands and our sons. Excuse me. Well, that's we ourselves are losing our husbands and our sons and our boyfriends and our best friends. We're not really going to step it up a notch. I'll be turning 18 in February. A lot of my friends are 18 or over. Some of them actually have been there. And it just really is clear to me that, like, we're just not very upset about it because we don't have it, like, the war isn't on our own soil, and it's not very widely in our face of how horrible and bloody war is. I mean, TV was a new thing for Vietnam as far as the ability and access what was going on over there. I mean, news coverage was way, way more in your face. It wasn't like, now for our segment on the war, it was like images of babies being blown to bits. And that causes a much stronger reaction in people. So I think the war needs to be way more in our faces. I kind of wish the draft was back, because we as a people have kind of let power just slip through our fingers because we don't feel threatened, I think. I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not an analysis person when it comes to American culture or any culture. So this is just my little blurb on what I think might help us. Um, I'm sure there's gonna be some really strong views that are like, this is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. And that's good. I want to hear them. Tell me what's dumb about what I'm saying. Um, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't really want a draft, but it seems like that's the only way to make people, like, really have it in their face and worry and actually care enough to band together and say, no, this is absolutely not okay. Absolutely not okay. But anyway, tell me your opinions. Let me know. Thanks.